Let's get going with our 10-minute ab blast. We're going to start lying on our backs. So go ahead, come down to your back. You're going to bend both your knees into your chest, and I recommend imprinting your spine, so using your abs to press that low back into the mat. Legs are in tabletop. You can have options here. Hands can either stay down by your sides, and you can keep your head on the mat, or if you want a greater challenge, you can curl your head, your neck, your shoulders during this exercise. I'll show you a little bit of both. Knees are bent in, feet are flexed, and here we go. Exhale, curl the head, the neck, the shoulders, and you're going to inhale, press those legs out to about 45, and exhale, squeeze the thighs in to pull them back in. And inhale, press, and exhale, squeeze, and press, and squeeze, and press, and squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bend them in. You can rest your head. Again, you can keep your head on the mat or go ahead and curl. We're going to open our knees out. Heels are pressed together, toes are apart, so we're in a frog position. And if you want to curl, go ahead and curl. Exhale, curl the head, the neck, the shoulders. And this time I want you to exhale as you squeeze those legs out. Inner thighs come together, and then inhale, bend them back in. And exhale, squeeze, and bend them in. We're working our inner thigh as well as our low abs. And squeeze, and in for 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bend the knees in and lower down. You can rock your head side to side. We're going to go into our butterfly crunches. Knees are going to fall open. Arms are going to reach back overhead. Soles of your feet are together. And we're going to curl all the way up with a sit-up and reach forward. So here we go. And reach, and all the way back down. And exhale, reach, and down. Reach, and down. You want to make sure you're using your abs. Keep that neck nice and relaxed. Use the breath. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Come all the way down to the mat. We're going to move our opposite arm and leg into a crunch. So we'll be working our obliques, our low abs, and our upper abs, the rectus abdominis. So I want you to reach your left arm back overhead, right leg reaches long, and the left leg stays bent in. Your right hand can come out wider than your mat to use as a base of support. And we're going to exhale and curl up and down, and we'll reach towards that leg. Halfway there, and 10, last 5, reach, 3, 2, and 1, and stretch it long. Left arm comes out to your side, right knee bends in, left leg reaches long, right arm's going to come overhead, and we repeat that on the other side. We exhale and curl, reach, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you wanted to, you could hold a light dumbbell in that extending arm to make it a little bit harder. 10. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest it down. We're going to roll over into a plank. So you're going to come up on all fours. Hands are right under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Pull the abs in, and you're going to reach back with one leg. Really press through that heel. and press through the other heel, maintaining a nice plank, shoulders away from your ears, and we're going to bend one knee in and then the other, alternating. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Keep going. You want to keep lifting the abs. Keep breathing. Last 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees down. Press back into a child's pose. And then we're going to come up into a side plank. Again, press one leg back, then the other. We're going to open up into our side plank. Abs are lifted. And we're going to reach that arm through for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7. You want to really open up as you reach through. Your butt's going to lift a little bit more to the ceiling. Last 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your plank, bend your knees, and a quick child's pose. We're now going to open up to the other side. Shoulders away from those ears. Shoot one leg back, then the other. And we're going to open up into that nice side plank. Gain your balance. And tuck it through and open, through and open. For 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Come around back to your plank, bend your knees, and press back into a child's pose. We're going to flip over back onto our backs for some rope climbs. Come down to your back. Let's imprint that spine, pressing the low back into the floor. Start by bending those knees. And go ahead and straighten those legs up to the ceiling. You can keep them pressed together, or I like to cross one leg over the other to help support my legs. Exhale, curl the head, the neck, the shoulders, reaching the hands up. And we're going to alternate, reaching side to side. Use your breath. Keep those abs nice and flat. For 15, 14, 13, 12. Reach. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bend your knees and hug them in. From here, we're going to go into our reverse crunch. Hands can stay down on the mat by your hips. Or if you like, you can make a little triangle and put it right under your tailbone to help put yourself into a pelvic tilt and protect your low back. Legs reach up to the ceiling. Then you can inhale, pivot the legs forward, and exhale, bring them back to center and lift up. And inhale forward. Breathing, use the breath to lift those hips up. Last 5, 4, 3, don't let the low back arch, and 2, and 1, and hug those knees in. And go right in and stretch it out. You're going to reach your arms overhead, legs reach long out in front of you, and just stretch through the fingers, stretch through the toes, opening up the abs. And then swing those arms down by your hips, bend your knees, feet on the wider than the mat. Hands come out to a T, and rock your knees over to the right and tighten that left glute, press up that hip, stretching out those hip flexors. And exhale it onto your back. And we go to the other side. Legs fall to the left. You're going to press up that right glute. Trying to get the stretch all the way up there into that psoas. And again, exhale onto your back. Reach the arms overhead, reach through the fingers, reach through the toes. Big inhale there. And exhale, bring the arms down by your hips, and you're finished your ab workout.